let's do this. God, I feel overdressed for a little bit of a canal, but it's going to keep me warm and it's going to keep me safe. Right. Well, good morning and welcome back to Peterborough magnet fishing. Today's going to be something slightly different. We're still magnet fishing, but we've come out to a bridge in Leicester. It's got a nickname for the Death Bridge. Kerry, hashtag Team Kerry and Big Steve from TNM Entertainment. They told us about this location when we was back down with them on January the 3rd. That was a video that I pulled the artillery shell out. So we didn't get much fishing done that day because it's all cordoned off, which is in one of my previous videos. But yeah, this location, right in the middle, there's something underneath the water that's eating magnets and grappling hooks. I've got my new venture that I want to try out. It's a dry suit, underwater camera, the full regalia. The weather's not too bad today. Sweating buckets already, and I've only got my fleece undersuit on. So yeah, hopefully I can get some decent footage for you guys. But instead of just the trolley, the bin and the magnets, we're now carrying this lot. My magnets and everything's in the bag. The box is my drive suit and all my diving equipment, and we've got a kayak. So yeah, we're gonna see what the magnets are stuck on, and if we can, we'll be retrieving a few of them. There is a lot of stuff in the water already. 1, 2, 3 traffic cones, and you can see bits and bobs already. Just with the grappling hook, I see this figurine, sort of a lion type half man. So yeah, I used the grappling hook and I've got that out. I am joined by Tuesday, so yeah, I'm joined by Vinny, aka Drag the Mag.
Hi guys, good morning, keep smiling. It is blooming lovely today.
The weather's gorgeous, so yeah, we're gonna get... Yeah, there's a little heron watching the fish, ready to pounce. So yeah, we're gonna get kitted up. I might throw my little magnet in just to test where this item is, but I have been told it's in the middle, left-hand side of the bridge. But yeah, we'll have a few dips and then I'll get my kit on and start the underwater recovery missions. Bring you back. Right, I've got tripod set up, just watching the water as normal. Then I pull the clips off what's on here to edit. The second camera, this is just purely what my underwater camera's seeing. I've got my underwater camera on my goggles, so whatever I can see under the water, you guys will be able to see on this screen. I am screen recording, so I can edit footage off this as well. But if any passers-by see the camera, they can see what I'm doing underwater as well. Right, I've got all my gear. That's my air compressor. Floats on the water. It is battery charged. My underwater camera is mounted in the box. My dive weights, boots, my dry suit, regulator, goggles with camera. So yeah, I've just got to get dressed. Bring you back in about half hour.
As you can see, got the life vest on, life jacket. People call it life vest, life jacket, life buoyancy aid. It's the floating device. So yeah, I've got this on, got the kayak over there as well.
Right, I'm all suited and booted. I've got to get in the water to cool down. I'm sweating buckets, so yeah, as you can see, my underwater camera, that's seeing what's on this one. So whatever I see, you see. My air regulator. So yeah, if it comes out of my mouth, all I've got to do is put my hand down by my side and up, and it's always going to be there. So yeah.
So my point of access for the kayak.
Morning.
I was going to put it in here, and then I saw sort of bank bit, so I'm going to get in it, sit in it, and then slide myself down the bank and get out there. Life jacket's on. You've just seen Martin all kitted up, so all done this safety precautions and everything. Both know what to do if we're in trouble as well. Both spoke to each other about that. Both experienced around water, so let's do this. I'm going to take my G120 in the kayak with me as well. Might take a plastic bag as well, just in case Martin brings up any plastic or anything.
Let's do this. God, I feel overdressed for a little bit of a canal, but it's going to keep me warm and it's going to keep me safe. Right. Right, my dive weight's not set up correctly. I'm still floating, so I've got extra weights to put in my dive belt. Vinny's already pulled 3 cones out.
Hello.
Right, I've just put another 3 to 4 kilograms in the weight belt, so that should get my buoyancy down. Let's give it a go.
the water now.
Right, it was the first attempt, not a very successful one. Didn't have me, didn't have the weight right, so I put some more weight on my waist, but my legs are still light, so they float up. So I'm going to get some ankle weights, and then I'll be able to stay down. It would be a big thanks to Vinny. That's why you should always have a dive partner or somebody else on the bank. I pulled up a tyre, and I was trying to swim underwater with it in my hand, but I couldn't get, because it was too heavy, I couldn't get back up. So I ditched the tyre, and I ended up taking a load of water on. This water don't taste nice. But Vinny was there with a canoe, so I just kayak canoe. So I just held onto the kayak, got me breath, and paddled to the shore. No major, just got to get used to it. It's one of them things. Right, I'm going to get my dry suit off and see if I'm still dry. Should be, because it's in the name. So yeah, we've been in an hour and 10 minutes, which for the first use, it's not too bad. The target we wanted to see what all these magnets were stuck on. Until I'm used to diving and getting the suit and the weight right, I couldn't get down to the bottom safely. So I didn't feel safe doing that. I could get down to the bottom, and I could pull myself along bits of metal and fencing that's at the bottom. But I should be able to just hover over the bottom and then paddle across. But I had to hold myself down to the bottom, otherwise I was coming up. Right, we're going to have a quick break. I'm going to strip off, not literally, get the dry suit off and see if I'm still dry.
And yeah, you'll probably comment on Martin's video saying, oh, is there any footage of Vinny in the kayak? What it is I'm only using an iPhone XR to record for my YouTube channel. Now we've got the kayak, I will probably go in again, a little adventure camera I can put on my head whilst I go along in the kayak and that, and then get footage, get a tablet and work it all out.
Trial session today.
At the moment it's just a little trial session, test out the kayak, test out the little the scuba stuff and all that. So yeah, all in all, just a bit more weight, and yeah, fair play. We've got a bag full of plastic, a few metal bits out that I've bought over here, and just a pole and another pole. I'm probably going to put the gloves on the grass as well, let them dry out.
We definitely done our style. We did kayak.
Oh yeah.
Crazy that. Be all rubbish out.
Well, it's windy. I'm not wet, but obviously with a fleece and the dry suit, you generate sweat. That's why you use a fleece, so it absorbs the sweat properly and not into the clothes and smelly. So it is a proper undergarment fleece. It is dry, it is just the sweat, so that will dry off. Right, I'm going to swap back to my original tablet now for the tripod. This one is me Amazon Fire. Don't use that much, but I needed my normal tablet for the screen record. I'm hoping there's going to be some underwater footage. The clarity of the water wasn't that clear, but I'll watch it, and if there's any decent footage I'll put onto my YouTube channel. It is a steep learning curve. First use, yeah, it's impressed. Everything's worked as it should, apart from I've got to sort my buoyancy out. But yeah, like I said, a couple of ankle weights, less weight on my waist, and I'll be good to go. I will carry on using it, but stay tuned for further editions of my underwater recovery. Yep, I will be using it a lot more. I've just got to get used to it. Only really supposed to stay in the water for about half an hour, but I wasn't under the water for a solid half an hour. I kept coming to the top, couldn't get the buoyancy right. So we had to play around for about an hour. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick coffee, and I've still got my dry suit on. So yeah, I'm going to get that off and we'll get back to normal magnet fishing. Right, now recording on the normal tablet. Then he's already thrown his magnet in. He got some good finds on the kayak. Go and check his channel out, he'll be posting the finds on there. Pulled a couple of old tyres out from the bottom with the dry suit. I was basically just bobbing along the bottom till I felt something with my feet, then I managed to dive down and pull them out. So a couple of tyres, fence panel, some bars. But yeah, hopefully I can just swim across the bottom instead of having to dive down. I want to be able to swim across, how you should do. And then yeah, we just post videos on YouTube.
What do you call?
Mine's Peterborough magnet fishing.
Peterborough magnet. And what do you?
Drag the mag.
Drag the mag.
So yeah. And yeah, hopefully with the
Well, I said I ain't got a coin and I find a coin.
we got
I ain't got a knife.
close onto a knife, yeah.
Yeah, like we make it into a game as well. Like it's we do a bingo thing, like 5-4 items, and you win a bag of sweets. Like,
Yeah.
gets it a bit interesting, like
Yeah,
you know.
a really great, interesting hobby.
Passes a few hours, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
no, it's like 12 o'clock now. We probably got here about 8:30.
Yeah, interesting.
Time goes so quick.
Doesn't me think you were doing some painting.
No.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, good luck. I'll look out for it on YouTube. Yeah, I hope you have a really big find. Some diamonds. Not diamonds, but Rolex watch or something.
Right, I've had a break, I've had a coffee, I've got my waterproofs on. The wind chill's a bit cold now I'm out of the water, but get the magnet thrown in and I'll start warming up. A lot of people are stopping and ask us what we're doing, which is usual, we always get quite a lot of that. And Vinny goes and pulls the safe door out while we're talking to one lady. Excellent.
Yeah, but he's tried.
Right, bingo items this week. I was going to say magnets because we were on a retrieval mission, but obviously it was just a trial error with the wetsuit and the kayak.
Basically, I'll tell you what they are. Bingo items is a can, a phone, and a motor. I know a can, a phone, and a motor.
Not really.
We'll go with a fence pin because we have them every week. A chub can. Let's go with hammer and a push bike. Yeah, push bike, hammer, chav can, fence pin. Right. Not a fence pin, but it's a fence post, so that don't count for the bingo. A scrap bit of metal and looks like a suspension strut off something. Definitely a hydraulic something. Yeah. Well, it was stuck on something heavy. It popped off that and jumped on these two items. I've got this thing with wires all sticking out of it. It's got a chamber there which I think rotates, but no idea. And I got a pickaxe. Needs a new handle, but that's a nice pickaxe. It's not classed as a hammer, so not a bingo item. Well, I've got a long pole. Nah, long pole tied to some rope.
I wonder if that pole trying to to get it. That's what
Yeah.
we're trying to get it.
Well, I think that is a front to one of them cigarette bins. Stub them on the metal, shove the cigarette butts through. What's it doing in here? Who knows? Just 2 bottle tops and top of the sign, I think. There we go. Got a piece of I-beam. It's been offcut when they built the bridge. Material.
Here's one bag basically. That's the length of it. I'll just split up so you can see how much is in there so far. Literally over half the bag full. Every throw we're getting, we're literally plastics popping up, cans of... The winch is coming up.
No messing around, ain't got the energy to pull heavy stuff, so get the winch.
Yeah. Rather be safe than sorry. Said to Martin this morning, light finds today, kind of sort of lump in the groin area. That's a bit personal, but it could be another hernia coming on. Hopefully it's not, and it's nothing too serious. Could just pull muscle basically. But I'm going to use the winch instead. Not struggling. Not going to cause myself any more danger, to be honest.
Playing around the kayak and in the dry suit under the water, we did get this out from the other side. A little mini RSJ thingy. Picked it with my feet, went down, got it, and then Vinny paddled it across to this side on the kayak. But yeah, nice. Just a wheel. Well, it's the rim to a wheel, but ding ding. Right, I might be able to lift this one up for the camera. When I see it, I thought it was going to be a wheel, but it's not. It's just a big ding ding. There's some weight in that. Don't know if it's a thick barrel or just a piece of piping. With both winches. Vinny got stuck on something and it took both winches to pull it off. It's a braided rope near the magnet, so it's catching and rubbing on something down there, but what it is, no idea. Like I said, we will come back to this bridge once I've played around with me dry suit and my weights, so I'm a bit more comfortable in using it. So yeah, it's one to watch out for. Some sort of clothing band, bit of elastic. Another fence post. I think that's part of the fence. About to see Vinny in the distance. There you go, I'll zoom in a bit. He's on the new kayak we got. It was cheap, so why not? Bring something different to the channel, and if there's rubbish on the water, he's gone out of view. If there's rubbish on the water and we can't reach it from the side, we can jump in the kayak and just go and fetch it. Like if there's rubbish on the other bank, we can clear the other bank. Yeah, I'm not getting much from here, but there is some big stuff that we keep getting stuck on just there. So I'm going to persevere for a bit on here. Well, there we go, another fence pin, and I'm zoomed in somehow. There we go, that's better. Got a fence pin, not fence pin, fence post or piece of a fence. Right, my dry suit and that's all drying out in the sun. Right, this is where we are. We're just before the entrance to Watermead Country Park. You got some lakes, pools, King Lear's, Meadow Pool, Bristow Nature Reserve, Keys Lake, Grebe Pool, Jason's Pool, Horseshoe Lake, Tri Lakes. Then you got I think that's the old canal route into the marina. Then you got Mammoth Lake, Nature Lake. We're here at this bridge. Vinny's gone kayaking off here somewhere, doing some litter. He'll probably go down to that next bridge or lock. Right, I was stuck on the side just across there, yanked it off sideways, and I'm stuck on something heavy. I think it's going to be like a scaffolding bar, because as I'm working it, there's bubbles coming up about 10 feet away, so I'm presuming it's a scaffolding bar. No, it's not a scaffolding bar. Right. Afternoon. Right. It's actually one of the metal girders they put down to protect the sides. It's awfully broken off. That big thing, I've left it standing up. I can't lift and pull at the same time, so that's going to have to wait till Vinny gets back. Just come back to this bit. The water's cleared again. I can see a lot of plastic and bags and stuff here, so I'm going to try and use a grapple up and see what I can get out. But yeah, I've got a bite lock, a battery, I think that's 2 batteries. No, it's a chav can, bingo item. Yay! Good old chav can. Still looking for a push bike, hammer, and fence pin, and a manky bar. Well, got a battery out. I wasn't going to show you. Someone's obviously dropped a bottle of Budweiser. The lid's still on. Oh no, it's one of them twist ones, so they probably drank it and twisted the lid back on. And a manky bar. Right, see what else. There we go. I've got a long piece of rebar. Must be 7 foot long. Right, not many finds today. Like I said, we've been experimenting with the kayak and the dry suit setup, my diving gear. Still got to play around with the weights on my diving gear, I've already said in the video. But yeah, we've got 4 safe doors. So they've ripped the safe doors off and thrown them in. So the safes must be in there somewhere, surely. And then a load of bars, the big pipe thingy you see earlier, Vinny's copper condenser from a fridge or freezer, some sort of spring loaded shock. You can just about see the springs in there. So yeah, it's over for a motorbike or something like that, I should presume. Okay, getting stuck on something heavy, broke it out the sill, and it's a metal plate. What it's off or what it's for, no idea. There's a few holes in it, so unless it mounted to the wall and then cables went in, but no idea. I've not been videoing much today. Been getting stuck on the side quite a lot, and yes, there is something under the bridge that's very heavy. Me and Vinny have both been stuck on it. We've used 2 winches at the same time, and it eventually pops off. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a revisit to actually see what is under the bridge. But yeah, I just pulled out this green spike. It's pointed at one end, so it's driven into the ground for something. Once it's off the flat metal, it's okay.
Yeah.
When it knocks on solid,
Yeah.
So I always carry the retrieval tools.
All right.
Alright, not finding much. I'm putting a lot of plastic out though, so I'm using the hook. Got a piece of bent rebarb. Let's put you back down this way. Monkey bar.
Hello down there. As you can hear that noise, I found a football.
But he found a football going down the edge with a kayak, so, and there's air in it. So that'll be repurposed. If we see any school kids walking by, we'll give it to them. Well, before the light fades, we thought we'd come away from the bridge and just do a few test dips on this bit. We've only got about 20 minutes left or so of daylight, but on one throw I got a manky bar, some more manky bits of metal, and I've got a very sad iron. It's even got the handle. So that's going to be definitely going home and trying to clean up. I ain't going to bang the rocks off it now because it will probably snap the handle. But once I've got that soaking, they should just... oh, they've just fallen off. Just prodded the stones off it. So there you go. Got a nice little sad iron. Right, there was a big pile of these in the bushes near the bridge. So we put them in our scrap pile, but on one throw I've got 3 of these fence posts. Right, it's come to that time of the day again. A few more throws and then we're going to have to tidy up the scrap piles. We've got 3 scrap piles and the dry suit and the kayak and everything to get back to the car as well. So yeah, 3 more chucks. Right, clunked onto something. I can guarantee what it is without even seeing it. It'll be a fence post. We must have pulled about 20 of them out so far on this little bit. So watch the edging. I think it's more than one. It's 3 of these fence pieces and a little bit, and I've got a corner of a pipe. Right, on the second to last bit, just got a broom handle. It's either off a broom or a mop. Right, last chuck, the magnet's already in, so I just got to pull it back in. We're going for a piece of fence. Clunked on somewhat. Oh, I think that's off. And what a surprise! Part of some fencing. Right, we haven't had many major finds today. It was just a scout out mission to see what was under that bridge that all the magnets were getting stuck on. It will be a revisit. Like I've said, I've got to get the weight sorted out on my dry suit. It was very difficult to get down to the bottom to stay down, so I've got to get some ankle weights. But yeah, we're definitely going to come back and we will be seeing what's under the water. Right, we're going to tidy up. We've got this scrap pile, one where the bucket is up the path, and one where the blue kayak is near the bridge. So I'll do my outro once we've got all the scrap collected. Right, the car's all loaded. I'll show you that in a minute. I'll show you that now actually. A lot of fence posts, so they've laid nice and flat, so stacking the car has been nice today. Not many major finds. We started off the day with my underwater diving and Vinny on a kayak. Just trying to bring something new to the channels. A lot of people are doing metal detecting as well as magnet fishing, so we just wanted to do something a bit different. Like I said throughout the video, I have got to sort my weights out so that I can hover over the bottom. Get a new mask because I weren't happy with my mask. I kept getting water in it, it weren't airtight. But apart from that, it's been a cracking day. We've had some good finds. Go and check Vinny's page out, that's Drag the Mag, and it's bye from me.
See you later, guys. Keep smiling. Take care.
Just about in. Yeah, it'll probably be Leicester again next Tuesday. We'll probably hit the bridge that we did on the 3rd of January.
Thurkiston Bridge, is it?
Yeah, Thurkiston Road Bridge or something like that. But we don't want no ammunition this time. We want a decent day of magnet fishing. I think last time we only was magnet fishing for about 45 minutes. So yeah, fingers crossed we have a good day next week. So, yep, catch us next time.